from the striking and setting up into the grappling and application of Aikido techniques, I still want to keep my posture and hanmi all the time. That is the most important thing. If I can't stand up, if he's going to come in and grab me, and I start to lose my balance here, and I let him break me down, and then he tries to sweep me, I don't have any balance. So I can't do anything because he has broken my balance down from the first moment. So if he's going to come in and grab me, he's going to try to find that point when he can sweep in. And if I try to wrestle him with strength, and he's going to unbalance me somehow, so he turns my shoulder, to take my balance. So once I'm standing like this, I don't have any balance. My balance is broken. He's won, essentially. From that point forward, it's just wrestling. It's just ground fighting, and it's all that. So what I want to do is make sure that I keep my posture and hanmi, which will make it very difficult for him to take me, and it will open up the doors for me to apply Aikido techniques. So when he's coming in like that, as soon as he grabs me, I can move him, right? I can move his elbows, just like he's trying to move mine. So as he comes in, I want to move offline. So I want to move offline. So he's coming in thinking he's going to move me in a straight line, and I move, which changes things for him. And I still have all kinds of options, but I need to stay straight up and down. I need to keep my hanmi. As he comes in, we have all of our doorways that open up. So as he comes in and grabs me, it opens all of our doorways. Ikkyo doorway. So from there, we have Ikkyo. When he grabs, we have Nikkyo. You know? When he grabs, we have Sankyo. When he grabs, we have Yankyo. And we can drive him down from there, but not without maintaining my balance. If he breaks my balance, I can't do any of those things, because when I pull, I'm really just falling down. As I pull, if I push, I'm pushing away from my feet. If I let him break my balance. The thing I want to point out is, as he grabs me, for me to do any of these techniques, I am always keeping my hanmi pointed in the direction of motion. So like he's coming this way, and I move. So now I'm directly in his unbalancing path, right? And then if he falls, I push mine also, so that I'm still strong in the push-pull direction of the motion. So I always want my hanmi toward the direction of motion. I realize that I keep repeating that, but that is, in my opinion, the foundation of how Aikido is built. Without my balance and me standing up, I can't do anything else. Doesn't matter what else I know. Doesn't matter what my hands do if I'm falling on the ground. More doorways that it opens up. He's grabbing me and he's trying to sweep me now. I mean, after he's grabbed me, let's say he grabs me and immediately goes into the sweep. We saw before where I want to keep my hanmi in the direction of motion. So he's moving and I'm moving too, which moves me out in front of him. He's moving offline, I'm moving offline in the direction. And this opens quite a few doorways. So as he grabs, it opens Sokumen Ariminage. Right here, Atemi, as he grabs, I'm just going to punch him in the face or under the chin. But as he grabs and he moves in, boom! And there's Sokumen Ariminage. He's coming in, same thing again, boom! I don't have to let him come in. Grab, and as he comes in, I'm turning with the direction of motion as I hit him. So boom, and then once I have him, I turn back. So I'm like coming through here, right? I'm kind of pivoting on my feet. So he comes in, and I move, and I cut him down.
You saw it. I landed, bro.
from this same attack, I have iriminage as well. So he's coming in, and I'm just stepping past him. So he's coming in, and he's giving me this. So as he steps, like all the other times, I'm stepping just out of the way a little bit. Boom! He's coming in. Boom! And I'm keeping my hand where it needs to be in the direction of motion, and I'm keeping my posture. In fact, let's do. So also from this thing, I can do sumiyotoshi. So he's grabbing, and as he comes in, I turn with him and just put his elbow down. Or he's coming in and I go across and cut his elbow down. So he's coming in and grabbing, and I'm cutting his elbow down. But I'm stepping out of the line of attack at an angle. When we're doing Aikido, the techniques don't have to come from a strike or a big exaggerated movement. I've found that many of the techniques actually show up when somebody's trying to grab you or in transition of something else. So as he's trying to take me down and take my balance, like he's giving me his elbow here. Because I'm underneath. He's not intending to give me his elbow, but as he tries to take me, I can close his elbows in. You know? In that other technique he did the other day where he grabbed my elbow, he's trying to do the same thing, right? So he grabs and he's trying to break my balance this way so that he can sweep in there. I don't want to let him do that. So as he's coming in, I have his. You know, as soon as I feel this, I have his head. By me just boom, like my wheel. As soon as he grabs me, I'm on top, right? So he grabs, and I have Ikkyo doorway here. So he grabs, I have, by coming straight up underneath, I have the Ikkyo doorway, or I have his head, I have kite nage, I have many of those, kite nage. Just from the wrestling position, from the wrestling place. So he's coming in to take me, and I have his elbows. He's giving me his elbows. One thing that I want to make sure that I do when he's grabbing me is I don't want to give him my elbow. You know, so if he's trying to take my elbow from beneath like before, I don't want to just let him. And I don't want to give him my elbows. If he grabs me and I'm trying to raise him up with my shoulder strength, let's say he's grabbing me and I'm trying to raise my arm up this way, it's very weak for me. I want to keep my elbow down and raise it straight up, like I'm raising a sword. Like I'm raising a sword, where my elbows are pointed down. Right? So as he's coming in, one hand cuts down, one hand comes up. So he's coming down and up. And I stayed on line and I didn't really move that time. But if I move, it makes his throw much harder. So he's coming in and I'm throwing him. And it's with his momentum, it's with his motion. All I'm doing as he's coming in is pivoting with him. If he's not pushing me, I don't have much to do. If he's not giving me energy, I can't throw him very easily, you know? So if he grabs me and then doesn't do anything, I can turn him all day long, but if he's not coming forward, he's not gonna fall down. So I would have to pass him to make him fall, but either way, he initiates the attack. There's the motion right there, right? So as he comes in, boom, he's giving me energy, I'm cutting him down, but I'm keeping my elbows close to me. I'm keeping my hands inside my shoulders. Like it may come up. My hands are inside my shoulders. My body is turning, which makes it look like it goes out to him, but they my center for the most part, definitely within my elbow, my shoulders. So as he comes in, I keep my elbow down and cut him with my good posture. So he's coming in, I'm stepping outside, and I'm throwing him. Something else that people may not think about is an advantage of Handi is protecting my groin. So he's coming in to grab me, and he's going to use his knees, right? I'm kind of covered up. Like he can kick me in the knee, even if he kicks me with this side, it's still right there. So he kicks me, and I can just kind of pivot a little bit and move, and I'm kind of protected just for my stance, as opposed to straddling his leg. I realize that in sport fighting that's not allowed, but in real life it is certainly allowed. So think about with knees, as he comes in to knee, I can move and I can keep myself protected just by bumping my knee or moving my leg, right? Like as I'm stepping. So he's coming in and boom, right? Boom. While I'm getting offline or turning. A good time. That was real, by the way. He did not expect that. So he's gonna, we're assuming he already has grabbed me. Like he's come in somehow and he's already grabbed me, and he's going to try to knee me. I want to move into it, or I want to move through him, right? I want to move back. I want to protect myself. Once again, this was not a versus series. This was two Aikido practitioners, how to use Aikido to avoid being taken down, and how to open some doorways for technique, and how the tools that we already have work very, very well. I would like to thank Scott for coming out and helping me demonstrate. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you very much. Please subscribe to Aiki Fit Life.